In a world where everything is backwards in universe 7 through 3324482, a world where evolution is backwards, plants have grown to a humanoid state. Humans never got past ape or Neanderthal. Plants have their own versions of plants that grow called anima plants. They have combined animals with their ancestors' seeds. They have science to the point of the 21st century. They have history and schools, as well as hypersensitivity to noise, the wind and movement, kind of like their own spider senses. Plant vibes, they call it in plant slang. In this world where everything is backwards, there is a story to tell. Welcome to springtime on spirth, earth of the plant world. This is a story of a teenage plantanoid. His name is Weedstrom. He has just started school and has a best friend called Natro. She is the daughter of his mom's best friend. They are always getting into trouble in and out of school. They're both 15 going on 16, so they're at that teenage stage of their life. Their hormones pulling a high. They keep skipping school to try and find an adventure after reading about dimensions in the library. One day, they both have finished school, so Natro says to Weedstrom, "Would you like me to ask my mum if we can camp in the back garden? It's big enough for the telescope and we can bring some pop brownies, a good book, some music, and have a good night." Weedstrom replied, "Do you know what, after the week in school doing all them tests, I think we deserve it. Let's go make up a story to ask my mum." Weedstrom said. Natro replied, "Thank you so much. I need to get away from school and technology for a little while. All these tests on computers are making my head spin." She hugged Weedstrom and off they walked home to ask their parents. They had both decided to go ask Weedstrom mum first, and together go ask Natro's parents. Off they went. They have both just arrived at Weedstrom's gigantic house. It was 3 floors high. It had 6 windows on each floor. At the front, 2 on each side, and 6 at the back. It was navy blue with the silvery rooftop. Its door was huge with the dog on the door. As a knocker we got to the gate, which had the buzzer. Buzz, buzz. "Mum, it's me. Can you let us in? I'm with Natro, please." Someone replied, "Oh, hello dear. Yes, you're always welcome here. Come in." It was a distorted voice, as I think the microphone wasn't working properly. We entered anyway. Knock, knock on the door. "I'm coming. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, it's okay. It's my mum." The voice behind the door. The door creaked open and Weedstrom's mum stood there, leaves rustling. She was tall, ivy wrapped around her shoulders like a shawl, and her bark skin had the warm brown rings of someone who'd seen a few too many springs. "Oh, Natro, and my little sprout, you two look like you've been photosynthesizing mischief." She smiled, but her tendrils twitched. Plant vibes were picking something up. "What's this about?" Weedstrom nudged Natro. She cleared her throat, trying to sound casual. "Mrs. Leafwell, we were wondering, since we finished all our tests, if maybe we could camp in your back garden tonight. Just us, the telescope, some music, super quiet, educational." Mrs. Leafwell's petals narrowed. "Pop brownies?" Weedstrom's roots nearly curled. "How did? I'm your mother. I invented plant vibes," she said, crossing her vine arms. But she paused, and the wind shifted through the hallway, carrying the scent of rain. "You've both been working hard, and I remember being 15. Roots need room to stretch." Natro lit up, "So that's a yes. It's a yes if you take the silence of dawn for the music. If you're back inside before the morning dew, and if you tell me one real constellation you spot." "Deal, deal," they shouted, high-fiving with the soft whip of leaves. Later under the